and then unexpectedly found a gigantic grapefruit tree with a sign saying Yu Jianrong like an advertisement in sunlight. Seeing this, Lao Yu was totally stunned as his son is also named Yu Jianrong and has been missing for 7 years. Lao Yu never really knew him well. Basically a slacker, can't kill a chicken, how could he murder? Life throws curveballs. However, he decided to contact his son to ask if he planted the grapefruit tree. In the dead of night, he stealthily took his wife's phone because their relationship was terrible. Instead, he found his wife was chatting up a storm with his son, who seemed to have an insatiable appetite for money or pickled veggies, so Lao Yu thought he'd go check it out. When he arrived, he saw no one was home, so he stealthily sneaked in like a cat. As soon as he entered, he was shocked by the matching nail polish. The girl on the wall photo also surprised him. Even weirder, the closet was stuffed with clothes from various people, and the suitcase was packed with similar items. He felt like a detective unraveling a mystery. Big Lao Yu whipped out his phone to document everything, just as the man who had dealt with his father returned home. The guy was about to unlock the door, but noticed the red string had fallen like a scene from a bad spy movie and realized someone had breached his fortress. He then spotted Lao Yu rummaging around, who had already discovered the basic evidence. This notebook detailed every victim's information and their planning meetings. While Lao Yu was pondering the powers of this notebook, his phone buzzed. A mysterious text popped up, Dad. The sender said they hadn't contacted in ages and sent a photo of exactly what Lao Yu just saw. It dawned on him his son was close by. He dashed out to find the street deserted, like a ghost town. More photos arrived, taken from the rooftop across. By the time Lao Yu arrived, he discovered it was all just a remote-controlled phone. Realizing he'd been duped, he rushed back to the house. Upon entering, the place was a total wreck, with crucial evidence missing, and even the footprints on the floor washed away as if by a magic show. After this commotion, the man realized he'd better step up his game before the cops get a whiff of what he's up to, especially regarding Na-Mei. Meanwhile, blissfully unaware, Na-Mei was fast asleep at home, snuggled with her bestie, like two cute pandas. When she lazily stretched and woke up, she noticed her bestie's hilarious sleeping pose and thought, "This is Instagram gold." As she picked up her phone, she froze her boss had called her 78 times, and it was past 11. Panic mode activated. When she checked her social apps, her jaw dropped. The group chat was exploding with messages dragging her through the mud to talk about self-sabotage. Apparently, after dozing off last night, she had accidentally aired out the company's dirty laundry online, definitely the scapegoat of the ire. "I'll catch the culprit. And I promise to give him back everything after that, no exceptions." Upon hearing about Na-Mei's dispute with her boss, the man promptly scratched off her boss name without hesitation. Just Na-Mei and her bestie left to fend for themselves, and they were about to pull off a dramatic play at work. Two had made it to the police station, but for hacker crimes, evidence was key. Otherwise, it was just a fantasy tale. With no options left, Na-Mei sought help from the guy she met at the bubble tea shop, hoping he had mad skills. Little did Na-Mei know her father had already been kidnapped by someone sinister. When they met, the guy asked about her phone's battery life, and upon learning it drained twice as fast, it was definitely no ordinary device. Na-Mei laid bare her phone's life, pointing out the issue it had been installed with the spy app. She wondered exactly how it had ended up there, while he suggested they should carefully analyze it once they returned to the office, appearing as though Na-Mei had already perceived his unreliability. He explained that someone had secretly planted the spyware app on her phone. Clearly, this was intended to track her whereabouts and gain insight into her movements. Last night, someone had stealthily touched her phone. What's weirder, after that, her messages were sent out like wildfire, effectively gagging her. She proclaimed, "If I encounter this again, it's officially ghost business." That's when she suddenly began to suspect her bestie. She hadn't invited her over last night, but her bestie just crashed her pad. Now that's breaking news. Putting all pieces together, Na-Mei decided to peek through the window, and that choice only heightened her suspicions. She straight up confronted her bestie, who was now fuming. Every time Na-Mei's in trouble, her pal is eager to steal the show. In the end, her kindness was exploited. It was fair since she first exposed the boss and now frames her best friend. Fed up, the bestie and Na-Mei went into full-on standoff mode. Spotting her friend walking out of the cafe in tears, the man smirked in silent triumph. The plan was in full swing. Just when he thought it was time to strike, Nome's job went belly up, much to his delight. With Nobistai and her dad in a worse state, she thought surely the phone needed to take the fall. In a rage, she smashed it to the ground. Seeing the nearly shattered screen, she realized the repair guy had touched it too. She immediately called 2 cops and they went to the repair shop, where they surprisingly met Lao Yu. After chatting, Nome realized the phone repairman and virus checker were the same person. She still viewed him as a peeping Tom and never considered him a serial killer. Lao Yu, on the other hand, wasn't 100% convinced either. As both teamed up, they prepped for a clever counterattack.